It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Firefighters have found the body of a child in the burnt-out remains of a family home at Singleton. Neighbours heard screams coming from the Britliff Close home just before 3:30 this morning, with police arriving moments later, but they were pushed back by the intense heat as they tried to enter the house. Firefighters managed to save two children, one aged 5, as the roof of the home started collapsing. They were rushed to hospital in a critical condition, but 2NURFM News understands they died a short time later. An 8-year-old child and the children's mother were taken to Singleton Hospital in a stable condition. The body of a 4th child was found by firefighters once the fire was extinguished. The Adamstown Rosebud Tennis Club has been given 28 days to amend its constitution or will face the prospect of not having their lease renewed. It's emerged the club's constitution prohibits women from becoming members, with the issue coming to light this week when local player Emma Pollock was told she couldn't join the club, prompting claims of discrimination. Newcastle Council is the landlord for the Adamstown courts, and Lord Mayor Nuatali Nelms has told NBN News Council has issued an ultimatum.
Unfortunately, they have to date refused to amend their constitution, so we're left with no other option but to not be able to renew their lease.
Police have arrested a man over the alleged theft of a large amount of property from a house at Georgetown. It's alleged the 48-year-old and another man broke into the Asher Street home last Tuesday and stole a significant number of items, including jewellery, while the residents were out. Officers tracked the man to an address in James Street, Windale, where he was arrested yesterday. The man, who is on parole, has been charged with aggravated break, enter and steal. Independent councillors Kath Elliott and John Church say Newcastle Council's budget fails to address the city's infrastructure backlog. The $297 million budget was adopted last night and includes more than $12 million towards an organics recycling facility at the Summerhill Tip. $21.6 million is going towards the city's parks and recreation, while almost $15 million is being spent on cultural facilities, including the art gallery, museum and civic theatre. Kath Elliott and John Church say too much is being spent on sexy projects, such as council's move to new offices, and not enough on maintaining existing footpaths, pools, drains, cycleways and halls. Hunter Water is reviewing the Lower Hunter Water Plan as it looks to better manage resources. The organisation is working with the community to develop plans for the future, with Newcastle residents attending a workshop-style forum with the organisation last night. A second forum will be held in Maitland tonight. Hunter Water's Renee Feder says a broad range of community members has been invited to take part.
So these invitations have been sent to random people in the community, and the cross-section means a broad range of ages and genders will come as well.
2NURFM Sport.
The Newcastle Knights have dismissed claims of a lack of professionalism following the club's decision to fly their Origin players home on the red-eye from Perth to Sydney overnight. Both Caelan Ponga and Tim Glasby had injury concerns following Origin 2, but the club decided to fly their players back home so they could be treated as soon as possible. Pundits on Fox Sports criticised the decision, but Knights head of high performance Balin Couples says it was in the best interest of the club and the players to get them home to be treated immediately. The Edgeworth Eagles could host 3 FFA Cup round of 32 games this season after they worked to improve the lighting at Jack McLaughlin Oval. Eagles administrator Warren Mills says the club has spent $100,000 to improve lighting and will be able to meet lighting requirements for televised games. It's now the 4th time Edgeworth have progressed to the round of 32, and both the Eagles and the Maitland Magpies will be in the nationwide knockout draw tonight from 7:30. And Broadmeadow Magic coach and former Newcastle Jets midfielder Ruben Zadkovic is rumoured to potentially secure a coaching role in the A-League with former club Sydney FC. And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 42, 35, 29, 19, 36, 14 and 25, and the supplementaries are 13 and 1. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.